I'm Kim with Abundant Life Tarot. We are here for another Mystery Mystic Monday. And I was asked by a dear viewer to explore some energies surrounding some persons and the situation with regards to Lina Sardar Khil's disappearance. And they live close to this area. They are very much involved in trying to find her. So they asked me to take a look, so I agreed. There's a couple of people that they have concerns about. I will not be revealing the names of those parties or who they may be, but I will be exploring one particular person in particular that came up in my last reading. That person you may know of, but there's another person that I've been asked to look at closer that I won't be revealing any information. So we're just going to take a look, also see what's going on here with her case. So this is going to be an update reading with regards to Lina. The wheel. Okay, thank you, Spirit. We'll keep that there. First question that we have, I have my handy dandy notebook, is what are the energies surrounding what happened to her? So Spirit, what are the energies? We did a reading before, but what has happened to her? What happened? We've got evidence or lack thereof. Let me reshuffle. What happened? What happened to Lina? Poison. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. This is speaking to someone's fortune turning from good to bad or bad to good. A cycle ending and a new cycle beginning. And this is what we're embarking on now. In terms of evidence, it just seems like the police have not had a lot of evidence. And in fact, that is coloring and poisoning the progress that's being made. I don't really feel like this is literally speaking to her being poisoned or anything like that. I simply think that this is speaking to, now that we have been, it's been several weeks, that the public is starting to sour towards this investigation, towards they're starting to lose hope. The lack of evidence that is coming forth is starting to cause a different shift in the cycle of the investigation. In terms of what may have happened to her, we have daughter, which very much could be speaking to her, to Lina, and light hair color. Someone who may have been involved directly or indirectly who has light colored hair. Now, could this be gray hair that's dyed black? Yes. Could it be someone who has typically dark hair but dyes it blonde or light color? Yes. Somebody's daughter, a female. Okay? A female. And with this, whoever this female is, she's putting out information that's poisoning the direction of the investigation. Okay? That's what I'm picking up here. In terms of what happened to her, Spirit is being pretty, for me. Now, I don't know what other psychics and tarot readers are saying, but I'm not getting a feel that she's not with us anymore. I feel like she's still with us energetically, So, and I haven't really been watching other readers or psychics. I really don't even bother. Sometimes there's only one tarot reader or oracle reader that I watch on occasion, but I try not to. I try to make sure these are my insights coming through. All right, so the next question that I have is, Spirit, we're going to ask about clues. Where can we find clues, or where are the clues surrounding what has happened to Lina? Or will we ever find clues? We got the Nine of Swords. Can you give us some clues? Bank records. Again, money, money, money. Follow the money. Okay, look. Alive. Someone losing sleep. Who's losing sleep? Who's being in agony? That's a clue of someone's innocence, perhaps. Or it could be a clue of someone who's really distraught about what has happened to her. And maybe this exonerates someone. And the alive card could speak to, there could be evidence that she is in fact alive, or maybe there is evidence that they need to find. They need to follow bank records. Bank, a bank of information, bank of records, following the money. It's feeling very money motivated to me. I don't know why. Please check out the last videos I recorded regarding Lina's case. I watched them today just to kind of see what came up in those readings, if anything. So I also don't become super redundant either. But money motivated, okay? Someone losing sleep. This could be about debts owed. Not ransom, but just a sense of money tied to a disappearance, financial difficulties, or a bank transaction happening. So the evidence, my loves, or it's not going to necessarily be out in the fields, off, searching. It's going to be accessing bank records. All right. That's where some important clues are to this case. Next up, let's see. Now, this is one that came up. In the last reading, a card was the uncle card that came up. And so we're going to explore the energies a little bit further about the uncle card. What was that about? Is there an uncle that we're aware of or not aware of that may know something, may unwittingly or wittingly know something or is involved? Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Spirit, what guidance do you have about the energy surrounding the uncle card? Mental health, father, mother, got a chill there, woman, okay, all right, the uncle card. Oh, this is deep. Chariot. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get these over here. Trying to make sure I watch the time so we're not super long on these. All right. So we got the Chariot. And this is like an affirmative card to me that says you're on the right track. There's something about that uncle card that needs to be further explored. Now, this is not to make any accusations. Please understand this, okay? I'm not in the business of accusing people. I am not the police. I am not a judge. So I'm going to just say that. However, what I am going to say is I'm asking specifically about that card and about those combinations that came up in the last reading for Lina. Why did the uncle card, why did a lot of familial cards come up in the reading? What was that about? Are we on the right track with that? The Chariot affirms that we are on the right track. Somebody is playing on somebody's mental health. Mental health is suffering. The mom and dad's mental health is suffering. Someone close in relation to this person. Could it be the uncle of the mom or uncle of the father? Could it be an uncle to Lina from the father's side or the mother's side? Perhaps, because that's what I'm asking about. We have woman. Again, I can't remember which part because I did 3 parts to Lina's last reading, and there was a woman's presence in there, some level of involvement. A woman who may actually be caring for her, caring for Lina, someone other than her mother. Okay? That's what I'm picking up on here. And I don't know, guys. I'm not sensing. I know there's people who think that the dad or mom knows something. I don't know if that's the case. And I intuitively, when I did the readings the last time, I didn't really pick up on the fact that they know exactly all that has unfolded. They may know to some extent about losing sleep over several months, being stressed out about finances, owing someone, or being in debt to someone with this 9 of Swords over the bank card. Now they're stressed out with this mental health card. They are stressed out, and somebody's playing on that. Someone's even speaking about that. Oh, the family is stressed. Oh, they can't sleep at night. Oh, they're doing this, they're doing that. This woman, but in fact, she may know a little something, maybe unwittingly or wittingly know something. And this also could speak to the child being alive in a woman's care. Oh my goodness. All right, thank you, Spirit. Next up, we're going to look at some conspiracy information. I'm going to look at whether or not was there a conspiracy, Spirit? Is there a conspiracy surrounding this case? And we can look at where could that conspiracy be? Is there some sort of enterprise involvement? Choke. Ocean, deep, signs, trauma. Okay, I'm going to pull one tarot card. Is there any evidence or any suggestions or energy surrounding whether or not there's a conspiracy involved with Lina's disappearance? And also a couple of people, not just one, but a couple of people. And I think I read somewhere that this is not the first disappearance in this apartment complex that has affected this little Afghani community, which is highly alarming, I have to say. Highly alarming if that is true. We got the King of Pentacles in reverse, some untrustworthy financial enterprising happening here. Someone who is abusive of power, someone who is in power but abusing it for financial gain. Someone who is not to be trusted, okay? When you're talking about the King of Pentacles upright, this is a trustworthy leader. When it is someone, when it's in reverse, this is speaking to someone who is not to be trusted. You need to be careful. This is someone who will choke information, who will prevent information from coming through, take people's voices away, take the life force out of someone if necessary, submerge and put things under so deep that you don't know what the heck is going on. But there are multiple parties involved in suppressing information. There are signs. There are signs, folks, that there is some level of conspiracy. Could this be some... I suppose that if there was police involvement or something with the government, we would see cards such as like the Hierophant, the Justice card, so certain cards that would tell me that perhaps this is more, a conspiracy surrounding the authorities. But this is feeling something different. This is feeling like someone we thought we could trust. We thought we could trust. And when I say we, it could mean the general public or it could mean Lina's family. Someone we thought we could trust, but we cannot. And this is someone who will cause trauma and harm if necessary to keep the secrets. But there are signs. There is evidence and signs. If the police could just see and look at it. They may not be able to see it just yet. They may not have the evidence just yet to piece it all together. They may just do not have the information to know all of that, okay? So that's what I'm picking up on that. All right. Okay, so now we're just going to ask Spirit, what's next in the investigation? Or is there anything else that we should know about little Lina's disappearance? What's next? Judge. Mountains. Photos. Clues in the photos. Okay. What's next, Spirit? What is next in the investigation? The Lovers. Okay. Anything else? Let's pull from this little deck. I don't know if there's mountains in Texas, to be honest. I don't know. Like, I used to know geography so well of the United States. It was something that was so fascinating. Now, I feel like I'm just completely out of it. Completely. Now that I don't live there anymore, I just like, what? What's going on with my brain? I need to study up. All right, so Judge, mountains, photos, and the Lovers. The Lovers speaks to the time period of May 21st to June 20th. So something, a major development happening or coming to the authorities that will help them come closer to understanding what may have happened. The judge could be, they need to get a subpoena. They need to ask the judge for a warrant. They need to lean on a judge to help adjudicate an issue surrounding her case. It could be that, someone in a position of authority needs to judge carefully mountains of information that's coming through. Photos, clues. There are clues about Lina in the photos. Clues surrounding who had a hand in her disappearance in the photos. Even in some of the photos we may have seen, okay? Someone has pulled back. In the other readings I did for Lina, there was someone who has gone radio silent. Someone who has pulled back and not really in the forefront like you would think somebody should be in such a case when a loved one or a child is missing, okay? Could be someone who knows something, someone who's struggling with the information that is known. Now, this could be the struggle of the family, more struggle because of the disappearance, the weight of the struggle, the weight on the community, not just the family, but the community that they live within is really struggling with this. I know I don't even live, in Texas, and I can empathically feel the weight of this on their community, on the family especially. So there's more energies of that. But what I'm sensing here with this Lovers card, this is a favorable card. This is saying that information will come to the police. We may not know right away, or maybe we will. Maybe we will get more information or more unfoldment will happen during that late springtime. But the authorities certainly will be in a position to be able to have a little more leeway, a little more knowledge, a little bit more getting closer. You see how close the Lovers are in this image? They are very close, getting closer to understanding what may have happened to Lina and what may be behind this, okay? They aren't there yet, though. They are not there yet, as we see with the Wheel card. And it may take a while for them to get to fully go into a cycle of full understanding of what happened here with the Wheel, because the Wheel represents the time period of like November 21st to December 20th. So it could represent, I forgot when she went missing. I'll have to look at my little notes here. But it could be, we don't know anything, and then we enter a cycle of knowing something and evidence coming forth about this enterprise, this conspiracy or enterprise. King of Pentacles. Pentacles is in reverse, so that's interesting to me. All right, you all. Well, that's it. I just wanted to do this touch base. I did promise that I would do this reading for a particular person. I want to thank that person, and you know who you are, for reaching out to me and asking me to do this. So I did it. If you all have any requests for me, you can certainly reach out to me. You could DM me, but you also, and I have been receiving emails, thank you, through Mystery Mystic Monday. The email is in the description box, but mysterymysticmonday@gmail.com. So reach out to me there, or, direct message me and let me know if there's cases you want me to explore, or if you have some information that you want me to take a look at energetically with the cards, I'm happy to do so. I just will not be divulging any names. That's not what I'm going to be able to do, but I can look at things energetically surrounding the case. All right, guys, take very, very good care of yourselves, and I'll see you all around. Bye for now.